Hello, hello, evolutionary women from around the world. I have a very special evolutionary woman with me here today, all the way from Australia. It is Billie Robinson from the International Academy of Wealth. Billie is the co-founder there, and she's also, I love what you're creating, Billie, in this conversation around your female investor circle and what
Thank you.
does wealth mean to us women, and it's a real game changer, mind altering um, conversation, because I've actually been to one of your events in London a few
Oh,
weeks ago, and wealth for me was something like an obscure, it was like an obscure concept, like something I should be doing something about, right, ladies? Like how many of us should be doing something about a lot of things?
yeah,
Um, but I didn't actually see it like I do now, thanks to your education, is actually this is just a fundamental part of being an evolutionary woman, in the same way that my health is a fundamental part of being an
yeah,
evolutionary woman.
yeah.
And Billie, you are a sponsor at our upcoming Global Authentic Power Summit. So you really taking a stand for women in this area. So tell us a little bit about you, Billie, like who you are, your stand for women, how did this female investor circle come about? And sorry, that's three questions in one go.
Well, look, basically, as you said, that I'm one of the co-founders of the International Academy of Wealth. I co-founded that with my husband quite a few years ago. He'd been pushing me, not pushing me, but sort of suggesting that I open up a female side of things, pretty much right from the start. And I had always had a little bit of pushback on it, but I opened up a Facebook group and I called it something else, and then I just let it all fall to the side. And then my wonderful business partners came along, Paulina and Rebecca, and they sort of started talking more about it. And it's like, oh, okay, there's something really, really missing in the whole financial world, because, we had been educated, women, I would say, have been educated into for a very long time to leave all the finances and stuff up to their husbands. It's like, oh, no, 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 just let your husband sort that out. And it's like, I mean, that was the way they would have thought back in the 1950s. And however, that is just so not the case anymore, because we are these evolutionary women and we are stepping into our authentic power now. So we are wanting to actually take control of our finances, our futures, so to speak, as well. So we started up the Female Investor Circle, and it was just basically to just give a space for our female members to start with, members of the International Academy of Wealth, to come together so they can talk and just be honest and ask any sort of questions that they weren't confident asking elsewhere. And then we sort of thought about it and thought, this is actually just way more bigger than that, and we need to make our message louder. So that we just decided to take our vision to the next level. And myself and the team, we're just going to make it our mission to empower more women across the world to actually take control of their finances and their financial futures and just start to invest. And that's not just investing in their finances, but investing in themselves as well, and just taking charge. So, and we're seeing it more and more around the world anyway. There's more women stepping into, politics and the governments and into big high power jobs, and all these new possibilities opening up. And it's the women that are leading the charge. And we're not just wanting to think about this generation. We want to think about the next one and the next one and the next one. So that's why we
Yeah.
fully, the future of investing is female, and the future is female. So we all know.
Both, yes. Both are female, and I'm seeing it
Yeah.
too. I'm seeing women of all generations waking up to this conversation, from my 70-year-old mother,
Yep.
who went on her own, started her own investment journey at 70 years old. And
Yeah.
she's still with my father, by the way. It's not because she got divorced and had to or anything. It's just she was like, after 70 years, she's like, oh, honey, I've been leaving it up to you for the last 50. I think I'll take the leadership in this now.
Yeah.
Or women are being born, like I was born, I'm not going to say when, 1980. So I was raised in America to be like a strong, independent woman, but I never received a financial education, and the game changed
Yeah.
from when I was born to now. It's a totally different landscape with totally new opportunities and no barriers to entry anymore,
Yeah.
as your education points to.
Yeah.
And Billie, what when the team came to you with the GIFEW opportunity, like to sponsor a women's summit, a global evolutionary women's authentic power summit, what
Yeah.
resonated with you about that and your mission?
Yeah. Well, to start with, it was the whole GIFEW thing. It was just such an awesome and really cool movement that I had not actually heard prior to Paulina bringing it to me. And then it was the actual the name of it. Like, I love the evolutionary women stepping into their authentic power, and it was like that right there, you know, because we all know that there's this absolute massive shift happening in the world, and you know, it's been happening for quite some time now. So more and more women are stepping into that authentic power in themselves, and it's just basically just changing everything. You know, we're more connected to our authentic selves. We're more connected to our gifts, our natural powers, and it's just showing up everywhere. And look, you know that there are a lot of women out there. There are a lot of startup businesses that are happening as well, and there's more women wanting to take that leap to actually build the life that they want. And the one thing that pushed me over the line 100% with the when Paulina brought it to me was I was looking down the page, and then I saw this, the future is female, and I went, oh my gosh, like we'd only not long, like I'd been talking to the girls about it, saying the future is female, blah, blah, blah. And then it was like, there it is on this paper. Yes, we're in. We're done. We're doing it. So we know
I
we're on the same
I
way.
know I know that icon. I know exactly which part of the
Yeah,
website you're referring to, and it gives me goosebumps. It gives
yeah.
me goosebumps like every time. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Billie. So ladies, you want to be in this conversation, right? Like, how awesome was the last 5 minutes? So over the next 10 days in the lead up to our Global Authentic Power Summit on the 22nd, 23rd, this is the conversation that we're going to be having. You can come and hear Billie be interviewed during our summit over the weekend. You can also hear about all of the exciting things they're creating for women after the summit. So this conversation is just getting started, and your very first call to action is to click on the link above and come and join us at the summit. It's a 2 half-day event, 22nd, 23rd October. It's online. It will be live streamed. If you can't make it but you want to participate, there will be a recording. So to be in this, the future is of investing is female. The future is female, and Global Authentic Power for our evolutionary women. Click the link above and register. And Billie, I just can't wait for the next conversation. We're going to be talking to Billie. We're going to be talking to Penelope, your coach, and Paulina, your chief operating officer, over the coming days. And I can't wait to see you at the summit. So thank you for being here with me, and we'll see
Thanks,
you real
everyone. Good luck,
soon.
please. Bye.
Bye.